What's up, Jay? What's up, man? I don't really know how to ever say your name. M-F-Walks 2004. I'm probably really screwing that up. Just tell me what your real name is. Bear with me a minute here. I don't watch no silly foosball. No, actually, I just kind of follow the score on Google. I'm not a big football fan, and the fact that they left St. Louis here, where I'm from, you know, fuck the Rams. So yeah, I'm fine with them winning. Honestly, the Patriots. I'm like kind of a hockey guy. You actually got Faye Walks, right? Oh, okay. All right. What's up, Mike? So, guys, I was waiting for a few people to join. I know it's kind of late. It's a Sunday night, and people have to work in the morning, including myself. But I really wanted to try the new Teddy that comes out next week from Strike Cold Shave. And I had to wait for the football game to be over before people joined. I tried doing it earlier, and some people were mad because they wanted to watch, but they wanted to finish watching the football game. So I waited a little while, and coming back now. So with Teddy tonight, the scent notes are wild lavender, lemon blossom, aki berry, yellow iris petals, pink peony, white magnolia, gilded amber, creamy vanilla, sandalwood, and cotton musk. It's a lot. Frank usually does have some sophisticated scents, and this is in his new CIC, as far as I know, right? Right, Mike? It's a CIC formula, and which is his tallow-based formula. It's very mild. I've been blooming the soap here for a minute. I'm not going to stay on very long tonight. This thing is very mild. I like it. It's a little more floral, but it's also got some nice woodsy notes. Good sandalwood scent. Oh yeah, that's definitely the Commander-in-Chief there. What's going on, everybody? Trying to make this one a little wetter than usual. Nice thick yogurty lather. That's all from face lather too. What's up, fellas? Man, that is super yogurty too. Didn't put much effort behind that. Very nice sheen. Hey, what's going on, DJ? In case you guys didn't catch it, I'm using the new Strike Cold Shave Teddy here. Doesn't come out till next week. Got to try it early here. This is more of a floral, woodsy mix. But I'm being honest right now. I've got it on my nose. The scent is extremely light. Like very, very light. I don't know if my nose is stuffy right now. Yo! What's up, Heather? What's up, Christopher? Finally something to do. The internet was so bored, dude. Come here, you'll have a good time. Everybody likes it. We got Tim here. Got Thirsty Badger. What's going on, fellas? Hey, real quick, I'm using the new Strike Cold Shave Teddy. Commander-in-Chief Tallow Formula. Doesn't come out till next week. I'll also be using my 1914 Ever-Ready single edge razor. Love this thing. Using my Turtle Ship Shave Co. brush. I'm sorry, Wild West. Got a cobalt knot on here, as most of you know by now. Man, this yogurty lather is insane, though. I love this formula. Thank you, sir. Let's get this shave going here. Like I was saying, for the Strike Cold stuff, it is definitely a little mild, or more mild than his normal scent bases. Alright, I'm going to stop bullshitting and start shaving. I still think his formula has one of the most incredible initial slicknesses ever. Yes, that is Teddy Tim. The CIC formula seriously has some of the best initial slickness I've used out of any soap, and it's only gotten better with the new tallow formula. I mean, it really, really is. If you guys can see it here, Wearing my Strike Gold Shave shirt just to make, because representing, why not? I'll read the scent notes to you. It's wild lavender, lemon blossom, aki berry, yellow iris petals, pink peony, white magnolia, gilded amber, creamy vanilla, sandalwood, and cotton musk. It's a lot. But, like I was saying, this is a very light-scented one. It's the only thing so far I'm kind of bummed about. Now, the aftershave, I did put some on earlier, and it was much stronger. Oh, you got one too? Awesome. Yes, it's a vintage. It's a 1914 Everready. This is actually my favorite in my collection out of everything that I have. I mean, who knew something this old would shave this goddamn good? Now, I don't know, it's probably not for everybody. It is pretty aggressive, but I'm sure you can hear the audio feedback. It's incredible. You're too fat. No, man, I know you don't get it, but it's a zen moment. It's a little time to yourself to do something that was a chore and you turn it into something just enjoyable. Chill out, sometimes put on some good music and just take your time, forget about the world. Oh, dude, it's insane. Now, granted, it was a little more of a alone me time a while ago, but now I do it on the internet. I still try and think I'm alone, but I know I'm not, and it's kind of weird. There's occasional times I'll do it off camera, but at this point now I almost always go live because why not? Oh, dude, it does. And, if you're using canned crap and all that, you have no idea, like, the moisturizing it leaves your face. My face has never felt better, looked better, minus I have got a couple pimples right now, but, I'm also human. You have the original metal box. I won't reuse double-edged blade. I know, but I will reuse those. You won't reuse a double-edged blade even more than once. Depending on what blade I have, or what razor, or what blade I'm using, I usually get about 3 shaves comfortably. Let me rinse off here. I like my straight, but I've only gotten gold dollars, and I don't want to spend too much more money, and I can only get about 8 or 9 shaves out of each one, but I think that's purely just because I half-ass maintenance too much. Man, I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, sure, I'm a little bit of a Strike Gold fanboy, but man, this tallow formula is just stupid good. I mean, the residual slickness, the initial slickness, the post-shave is great. The only thing I'm knocking Teddy on right now is just the scent off the soap. But I'm going to put a little bit of the splash on here. Dude, 100%. Your skin feels so much better, and like I said, everything just right now just feels like glowing. It's like almost like a drug. Oh, that's good. Right off, definitely getting lavender, a little bit of lemon, but the aki berry comes out big time. I'm getting a lot of like the pink peony, which is like a lot of florals and stuff in it. But then it's got the nice dark base with like the vanilla and cotton musk and sandalwood. It's nice and smoky, woodsy. Love it. Hey, watch what he says though. Low intro cost, but most of us end up being weirdos like us. But even if you just grab one soap and one double edge razor, even go to Target or Walgreens and buy that little stupid one from the Pawn Star guy. I mean, literally, it's not a bad shaver for what it is. Pick it up, and then like I could send you one of the soaps, and it would just change your freaking life, dude. But back to what I was saying. Oh, what's up, DK? Yeah, reach out to Badger, man. He's a good guy. You're a little bit late, but I'm not going to do a second pass tonight. I was using Teddy, the new Strike Gold Shave formula. Commander-in-Chief, tallow. It's another great shave from them. Face just feels fantastic. I didn't have to put the aftershave on. Why not? I do it. I like the smell. I'm going to rinse out my brush here real quick. Dildos are nice. I love my 6-inch Spanish point. That sounds expensive. See, that's the thing too, is some of the ones that really look good to me look like $200 or $300. Not even some guy, I'm not going to mention his name because I know that's the business he's in, but He was like, it was like a $2,000-$3,000 razor, and he's like, I do payment plans. I'm like, dude, I'm not making a monthly car payment on a razor. You know, there's just no way. It's okay, Tim. You know, for what they are, they're absolutely gorgeous. And he's not the only one. There's several companies that I've seen, well, a handful that make those super custom ones to where, like, you know, like the black and fiery looking blades and stuff. 165 is still not bad, though. Like I said, some of the ones that I saw were just like a used car and then the payment to go with it. And some of the people that have them, more power to them. They look incredible. I have no justification to spend something that much. Local store had a Rockwell starter kit with the R1, nice 22mm synth brush, blades bank, and some blades for $10 CAD. I feel like I should buy a bunch and hook up. Dude, that's actually a killer price for sure. I actually had a handlebar, well, tried to a couple years ago. But I mean, I had this, but I also had a goatee too. I went through a weird phase. People started saying I look like Louis C.K. So I was like, yeah, nope, no, it's off. I'm like, I'm already fat, bald, and with that, nope, not happening. $200. And why do you put $200 on it, Tim? What's your justification there? And are you talking about just any type of razor, like a DE, single edge, vintage, new, custom, straight razor? Yeah, dude. It was a weird phase I went through, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I might do that. Yo, what's going on? Sarasota Wet Shavers here. By the time you showed up, I know I didn't send you another message when I went live this time. I just finished. Bobby Babyface is back on live. Got here. I did the Teddy shave. This doesn't come out till next Friday, I think, is when they're going to release it. But, Commander-in-Chief formula, really, really such good stuff. Shave the head and bring back the handlebars. Dude, no. Absolutely not. That just sounds horrible. My head's big as it is. That's why I wear the hat. Matter of fact, it's only on the second to last one. That's how big around my head is. So, you know, I don't want to accentuate it any more than I already need to. I want a certain adjustable, full stainless steel, and over $200 for a lifetime razor. It's worth the price. Yeah, I mean, but do you shave with it a lot? How often are you having to hone it and do maintenance on it other than your stropping? Any razor, I'm usually good at finding deals or bartering. If I can get something for $200, then I will eventually. Yeah, definitely good stuff. And I just rinsed out my brush and cleaned it, but this stuff is really yogurty. I mean, look at that. It's not really a good example of it since it's been sitting in my puck here drying out, but it's got an amazing sheen to it. And, you know, Katie's Bubbles, or Decadent Soap Company, is the one who makes the soap. And, man, she just has some really simple ingredients, but it's just really, really good. I don't know what she does, but she works some damn good magic. To the shaved head and get a head tattoo. No, Chris. I'm good on that. Oh, you're killing me, dude. Yeah, if you're gonna try if you're gonna try Frank's soap, you know, his vegan base is where he started. It was great, but his CIC tallow, really, there's no comparison with it now. I mean, it's great. But he's got the new Teddy going up next week, and then I think he may still have Rushmore. So just keep an eye out for it. I think he's turning all his soaps into that base. Still finding the scent weak. Aftershave is still good, but I still think it's, for all his scents, it's a lot light on the lighter side. What's up, Ethan? Stroke Gold, is that by Mason Boutique? Yes, it is. The Strike Gold, yes. Currently shaving with Murphy McNeil and with a new synthetic brush, and it dyed my water. Whoa, that's kind of weird. I guess I never really would notice if my blue one would have done that. Did it leave red still on it? I hope it didn't fade too much. I mean, I guess that's somewhat normal. I guess you figured they would have rinsed them. Interesting. That would have freaked me out a little bit, actually. What's up, man? Thanks you could join. Don't drop the bases here. Cigar Locker's here. God damn it. Now I have to go and do another pass because people are back. I guess that's just how it works sometimes. I used the new Teddy tonight. No, like it's coming from the inside of the brush. The night is glue. I think my friend Jack, the gold dollar I bought from Strikel Shave, it was a good razor. Yeah, it's a good razor. Like I said, I only get about 9 or 10 shaves out of it, just because of my maintenance, I think, purely. What's going on, man? What's going on, guys? Glad you're here. Commander-in-Chief formula coming out next Friday on Strikel Shave's page. Yeah, dude, Commander-in-Chief formula is the new tallow formula. It's very, very good. Let me whip up the lather again. Since I'm sitting here talking, might as well do this again, just so you guys can see what you missed here. You know, people say that my lathering is kind of weird because I like more of a structured dry lather. True Detective. I'll check it out. I don't watch much TV, honestly. Since opening up back up a little bit. But usually your tallow formulas are a little thirsty here. But this stuff is crazy. I don't have to put much effort into it, and it gets this really quick yogurty texture. And gets this really crazy sheen on it. Can't believe I'm doing this right now. That stuff is what gives it its insane glide. It really is. It's so good. Look at this. But anyway, I mean, that's killer right there. And that was just from a little bit of water. I dipped my brush back in the water. Look at that. That's crazy. All right, I'm going to rinse my hand off now. I think it's coming this Friday. I'm not sure. Frank was not quite sure yet, but I think next week is when it's coming out. Next weekend. A hand model. I know, I felt kind of weird after I was sitting there doing, like, all right, this is getting uncomfortable. I'm done doing that now. But you guys can see, I mean, that's pretty unique. I can sit here and lather a bunch of other different ones too to start comparing, but you know, I think this is a very, very unique tallow formula, and I really, really like it. And get that YouTube money, right? But then I'll have to go anonymous because people are like, who's that weirdo who runs that channel? It's all good though. There's actually somebody out there who kind of already does that lather. I forget what it's called. But he literally doesn't talk, nothing. Now see, I don't know if I could do that. I know you said it's ASMR. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. Lather on, lather off. Wax on, wax off. I was curious, how often are you supposed to use a single razor? I mean, it's honestly personal preference, and it also depends on the blade. My gem ones here for my single edges, I can probably get about 5 shaves out of these guys here. They're different kind of steel. They look like the ones that cut carpet, you know. It looks like a scraper blade, but trust me, do not go to Home Depot and buy those. They are not cut, they are not sharpened the same, and you will die. So make sure you get the actual razors from like Walgreens or, you know, a shave store. Don't buy the 100 surplus pack from Home Depot. And I know it sounds kind of funny, but it's true. And if you look at them, you can't really tell there's much of a difference. Frank, hey, what's up? I just shaved with your soap. Was talking about it. I did a little lather testing. Man, it was fantastic. The scent was lighter. Dye red, yes. But let me go back to the blades real quick. Sorry, my ADD's kicking in and I can't keep it focused long enough here. But you were asking how long you could shave with the blade. Honestly, it's until it doesn't feel comfortable anymore. Once you start getting a little tugging or pulling, then switch it out. And they're not expensive. And then you start collecting them in all kinds of different forms and, you know, brands and everything else. And so it doesn't really matter because it's not like you're spending $12 for a stupid cartridge that you're throwing in the trash after a few shaves. Honestly, I'd say on the single edges or the double edges, I probably go 2 to 3. And then on my singles, I usually go 4 to 5. And I think it just depends on, you know, I shave every day, so I don't shave off as much as other people and stuff. So that's just where I have found comfortable based on what I have found. Some blades are really, really good. Yo, what's up, Cody? Some, you know, they work better for other people. My buddy Mike, he loves the Voskhod. I didn't think they were amazing. I mean, I think they're a good blade, but I found some other ones that I actually liked better. Just, as I say, everybody's skin's different. This is actually, I'll show you this one here, if you're still here. This is a treat blade. It's from Pakistan. The reason I liked it initially is because it looks unlike any other double-edged blade. 7 solid shaves with the feather, yeah. This one here, it's black. I think it looks super cool, and I really like this one. Can't really tell you why. Maybe it's, you know, a placebo effect because it's black and it looks cool. But I think I get a really good shave, even shave with this, and I get about maybe, you know, 3 to 5 shaves out of this guy. I like them. Yeah, Frank, I was saying, give me your address, Brian. I have a package for you. Okay. Was showing off your formula here and how yogurty and just insanely ridiculous your new formula is. Guys, I think I'm done here. I don't really, unless you guys have any other questions or anything else you want to talk about. Yeah, 2 to 3 with an Astra. Okay, Astra. You can see that. Tried. I mean, I still got a bunch I haven't even tried yet. Looks like a vintage Gillette blade. Okay. I have not really seen a vintage one. You know what? I guess I actually have a question to ask you guys, but I gotta find it first. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. Mike, you probably remember this from First Line when we went to the shave meet up here in St. Louis. New England boo. I bought this new in-box, old stock, Schick injector. And, I mean, I've never used an injector, but I don't want to use this because, look, it even still has, like, the papers that came with it. It still has the little paper that's inside of the razor here, like it's brand new. It's never been used. Yeah, I have tried the Budweiser Lager. It is pretty good. But see, the collector aspect of me does not want to open this and use it. It's got all the original packaging, the blades. It's never been touched. And like, do I use it and experience it, or do I go spend the money on one that's been used? That's where I don't know what to do. It's been sitting on my shelf just looking at it. I think it's a really neat looking system. I know that people said it's actually a pretty good shaver. I just don't know, what would you do? Would you actually shave with it, or would you save it? You can get them very cheap. The old ones shave just the same. Okay, that probably answered my question then. I just went up for the nostalgia fact that it hasn't been used. I just wanted to leave it in the package. Oh, we got one saying use it. Nope, got two saying use it. Uh-oh. Got mine used for about 10 bucks. I don't know if... I guess I can always save the little paper that's in there. It's actually, you know, when I first saw this on some pictures, I'm like, man, it looks pretty cheap. But then the more and more I touch it and look at it, I mean, yeah, it's not like the best quality razor, but it's really neat. I like the way it handles. I like the way it holds. I don't know. I'm torn. Still don't know. Buy, use one. Yeah, I can save the paper. I know. It's just not the same. Unless somebody's already done that to me. And I just don't know it. But, like, look at the little packaging that came with it, too. I'm sure you guys have seen this. I love all the old fonts and stuff that come in this. It looks cool. I like the logo. I like the text on that. It looks pretty cool. They're aggressive. I like more of an aggressive razor. Your face with it used now. I haven't broken the cherry. I haven't pulled the paper out. Yep, see? We're good. Now, another vintage thing I can show you guys real quick. Bear with me. Alright, my 1914 Ever Ready that I have. This is the box it came in. I can't necessarily say it's the original. The red tip is great. This is what it came in. Ever Ready. And what really geeks me out here, here's the original little metal case with some of the actual original blades in it. Obviously, I'm not going to use them. But dude, look at this. Like, that is frozen in time. It's in pristine condition. Come on, focus, you fuck. I think you guys can see it. But that is so cool. I want to open one up and see what they look like inside. I've got two of them. I think it came with two. Just used the red tip this evening. I haven't used any of those. Frank is back. Do I have these upside down? No, we're good. Yeah, see, there we go. I think those look so cool. And then it comes in a little metal case. Even says 12 blades on the side. The box isn't in the best shape. You know, obviously with whatever material it's made out of. But I mean, it's still holding up fairly well. Definitely smells vintage. Smells like it's been... Man, I don't know. It just smells old, but in a cool, nostalgic way. See, I don't really have anything else vintage. Buy some off eBay to try. Try one. You have a few. Yeah. Let's see. What else do I have I can show you? Was going through my dad's back when things made better. Dude, 100%. Found this here. I haven't used this and I won't use this. It was just cool for a geek factor, but I found this in my dad's bathroom closet here. The Gillette Deluxe Track 2 razor. And it's still got, looks like he bought it and used it maybe twice, 3 times. And it's still got 3 of the original blades in it. Yeah, it smells vintage, exactly. And I was looking these up, and in this condition, it's in pristine condition. It needs to be kind of buffed a little bit, but no discoloration, anything like that. And case is in good shape, very good shape. I think they're going for around 50 bucks on eBay. Yeah, it looks like he's only used this twice. It's funny, he's 80 years old and still refuses to try this way. He won't use a straight razor because when he was little, he grabbed his dad, my grandpa's, by the open razor, cut his hand open, and he's like, he won't even look at mine now. He's terrified of them. He still does an electric and won't use any of the other stuff. Occasionally he'll use a Gillette. He tried the Harry's a few times, and I'm like, he doesn't want to mess with it. I get it. He just wants to shave and be done with it. But he likes to smell. I mean, and he likes some of the dupe colognes. He likes Drakkar, stuff like that. Chris, I don't know if you saw this. This is one of my favorite ones here. I'll put this blue knot in to match. It's the most oddball razor you got. Honestly, I don't really have anything goofy. If you want to say gimmicky, I would say the Razorine. I fell for this a while back. People were saying, you know, oh, this thing's so cool, and it's like a DE on a stick, basically. I've never gotten a decent shave with it. I always have trouble getting the blade to line up on both sides. Seems like it's always uneven a little bit. And I don't like how thin the handle is, personally. I wish it was round. I don't like holding it like that. I just need something more to grab onto. And I just find it awkward. I know Tim uses it quite a bit when he trims his beard. For that, I can totally see... Dude, yeah, it's really... It's aggressive, too. Oh, yeah, the Rolls razor. Yeah, I want to get one of the... were the ones they had in the prisoner, the safety razors that they gave the psycho razors, I think they called it, where it had the key in the bottom for the prisoners, so they couldn't get the blade out. I want to get one of those with the original key. I think that'd be cool. I know Tim uses this because he trims his beard, and I can see that getting a lot easier to get in there and trim up those lines, but like for a full face, I did not enjoy it personally. Psychotech. Another one, you know, we all have the, okay, I'm not a fan of Chevettes. I've got this one I bought a while back from Dreadnought. It was like 15 bucks, you know, plastic, whatever, is what it is. I used it once and like literally, then again, I hadn't used it straight either, and I wasn't going straight down. I went sideways and about took half my cheek off. But don't like it. People say they like it compared to a straight razor. I thought I got way better shave with the straight razor than I did a Chevette. I actually felt safer with the straight razor than I did a Chevette, as weird as that sounds. You can basically Steel Rolls razor on eBay now. Really? Why is that? Probably the first DE that I got that I actually thought, wow, this thing is cool. This one was a small company, came out from California a couple years ago. From Evaz was the company. They were a startup, had a little Kickstarter program. I think the razor was, if you signed up early, you spent 20 bucks. When it was normally 50 or something, and it's really, really heavy. It's a very mild shave, but you know, for 20 bucks or however much I got for it on clearance, it was worth the price. In the box last night, say one for under 20 bucks. Cheap, say one for under 20. If you want me to talk about cheap ones, the best one I have right now is downstairs. That's the Lieutenant. I don't know if you guys saw that one. You'll take the Razorine off my hand. All right, send me a message. We'll talk. Discuss it and stuff. That's totally cool with me. I need to get rid of some stuff anyway. Good starter? Yes. Let me go grab it. Be right back. I'm getting more of an exercise. We're running out of the room and coming back. Back again. I don't know how much longer I can be live because I know after an hour it cuts me off. We got about 15 minutes. Good entry-level starter razor. The Colonel Conk Lieutenant is 20 bucks, and I have a coupon code right now where you can get free shipping, which is normally $8.50. So if you know anybody who wants to get into wet shaving, or you just want to try something, you know, it's good. I'd say it's a semi-mild, mild to mid razor here. But it'll save you $8.50, so you can get it for basically 20 bucks flat. It's a solid brass frame, alloy head, very nicely made. Yeah, anybody message me if you're interested in anything. I'll let you know. What's up, Root? Holy shit, I've been here for 45 minutes. Dude, I'm telling you, it's a good time. Why do you think people stop by? It's cool. You know, it's what we do. It's a weird little group we're in, but I love it. So yeah, 20 bucks. It's got a good weight. I think it's 65 grams. I think balance point's about right. No problem, man. If you go back and look at my video too, it's hashtag COLYOST. If you use it on the Colonel Conk website, then you get the discount. But that's one I would recommend if you're looking for something cheap. As far as somebody said about my gold dollars earlier, this is my 306, I think it is. Not a bad shaver here, not at least for an entry level one. What's up, Dan? We got another one here too. I forget the model number on this one here. Time flies when you're having fun, dude, I'm telling you. First live video I've followed in Yoast. It's sweet. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, these are my two straights here. This one you gotta be really careful with. It's got this tip. I know Frank also hones too. He put the tip down here, kind of followed down because it was like sharp as a dagger. But I still kind of caught myself a couple times. But I still really like this one. Yeah, I think it's really classy. It's still a gold dollar also. Those are the only two straights I have. I need to send them back to him to get rehoned. I'm lazy and I hate going to the post office. And then another one. I like the stainless steel, or I'm sorry, the aluminum series from Phoenix. The double open comb here, and then the single edge Starling. I have found that the open comb works better, especially with his formula, because it's a little bit thicker and denser. In my opinion, that this works better than the closed comb, because it gives a better overall glide. And Spanish points are lethal. Yes, exactly. I think that's about it, guys. Anything else? Brushes. I can go over my brushes, my top 3 favorite. Yeah, sign up for their text alerts. That's really the only way you're going to get anything from him. If you don't sign up for the text alerts, it's pretty much gone before you even know it's there. Dude, you want to start on? Yeah, they're good. So this is my Silvertip Badger. Creature of the Wheel made this one. Hand turn the wood handle. I love that. My first custom brush I had from Turtle Ship Shave Co. I love the acrylic handle with the anchor inside of it. Synthetic knot. Text alerts, yep. Go to their website. You can sign up for it. If you don't like it, just say stop. But you know, it's helpful. That's how I grabbed those other 2 razors. Wild West Brush Co. here. Ray has helped me pick out the color because I bought the knot ahead of time. I wanted something blue because it's my favorite color. And then Ray has pointed out, he's like, hey, you gotta get this drop. So I got this one here. It's iridescent. Doesn't really show very well. Let me pull my light over. I've got my big ass softbox in here. Let me try and get out of the photo there. Can't really see in here. It's iridescent. Yeah, the feathers are very, very nice. But if you're a newbie, I'd say tread lightly with the feathers because they are extra stupid sharp. Other ones here, DS Cosmetic had sent me these in the past before. This is a flat top knot. I hate this knot. The loft on it is terrible. The splay just kind of goes everywhere. It kind of flip-flops. I just do not find this one. I like the handle. It looks pretty good. I just do not like the knot. They sent me this one here too. It's a very nice synthetic knot, and I actually love the handle length. I just don't really care for the color. I don't like basic handles anymore. I like them to kind of show, stand out and look good. I've got a boar. This is sent by Reyes also. This, what do they call it? I forget the name of this company here. I can't pronounce it right. But I've only used this once before. It's not bad. My first silver tip that I ever bought was a Parker, $60 here. Heavy as shit handle, decent knot, silver tip. Then the basic Badger here that I got from Art of Shaving, which the company that first gouged me with products. But believe it or not, I used the soap for an entire year without using anything else. I want a valet auto strap. It's a lot of work to keep them usable. Yeah. I don't want to deal with that crap. I've got I've got enough to deal with. I don't want to have to work for it any harder. I love some of that, but no, not everything. But try it. Maybe somebody look out to see if anybody else has used them like that before. I don't know who has personally. I don't think I have anything else for you guys. I mean, I got some other basic ones here. If you guys have seen the Parker variant, it's an adjustable razor from them. I let my 15-year-old son use it because he's getting some here. And it's got a nice adjust base on here. You can adjust how mild you want it, how aggressive you want it. I don't care for the weight. I've noticed over time I find lighter razors to be more my preference. Therefore, this one too is Parker 89R head, but it's a timeless razor handle. And this thing, you could probably knock somebody out with this. And then blades, for the single edges, I'm only using gem right now, some stainless steel ones. Check out my YouTube channel. Check out on my feed. I do have some promo videos I've shot for the video for the Parker. I'm sorry, yeah, for the Parker variant. I think it's around 63, 65 bucks. Check it out if you want. Like I said, if you like the heavyweight feel of a racer, you'll definitely like the weight of that one. Guys, I'm probably going to have to call this here, though, because my video is about ready to run out of time. Appreciate everybody coming by. I only plan on doing a one-pass shave and not bullshitting for this long, but it was fun. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you're following me. Make sure you're following my YouTube channel. Message me if you're interested in any of my gear. I'll let you know if anything's for sale or if you need anything like that. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you guys later.